I got my water, baby, it's so good and it's so cold. And I'm not tuned in to the Sam's World Show. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and you can comment too. I wanna give a shout out to all the Sammy Boo. Sam's World, 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 Sam's World.
So today, guys, we'll be making some bacon ranch pasta, and the ingredients you need are elbow noodles, 2 packs of bacon bits. This is a big batch now. 2 packs of those, some paprika, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, mayo. You can get the cheap mayo, it doesn't matter. Nor chicken broth seasoning, chicken bouillon, 4 ranch packs. I have 2 different brands because I was out of it, so I got the store brand and I got Hill Valley. It don't matter, just 4. I got ham that I'm gonna cut up, dice up, pepperoni, vegetable pack, lipton onion soup vegetable pack, and some parsley. So guys, I have my water boiling already, so it's boiling. So I'm gonna add just a dab of oil. I always do. I'm gonna add a dab of oil and some salt. I'm gonna go ahead and put my macaroni noodles in. I like the water to come to a boil. I don't put macaroni noodles in water that's standing because it'll stick together. You put the noodles in and move them around so they won't stick. That's what the oil is for, to help them not stick together. And guys, this is 16 ounces of noodles. So, and like I say, they elbows. So I'm gonna put 1.5 box in here. 1.5 box, okay? Once it returns to a boil, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. And make sure it's not sticking on the bottom, guys. If this was a non-stick pot, I would not be using metal tongs. Now it's back to a boil. Then I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, maybe medium high. Use the instructions on the back to cook them. And you want them all the way done. You don't want them overdone. You don't want them mushy. You want them to be firm, but done. Do you understand? Firm, but done. You don't want them soft at all. And when I say soft, y'all know what I mean, mushy. Let your noodles cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, guys. And I'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes. See you in a few. Okay, guys, my noodles are almost done to where I want them. Like I said, I don't want them mushy and I don't want them soft. So I'm actually going to stop it right here. I'm going to cut the stove off, but I'm going to still let them sit in the pot for about 2 minutes. I didn't let them boil to the point, you know how noodles are. I don't want them mushy. So I'm gonna let that sit there for 2 more minutes in the hot water, and it'll puff up just a little bit more. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let it sit there for 1 more minute. It's almost to the exact bite I like. I have to try my food. You have to be a tester. You can't just go by strictly by the books, guys. If somebody write it, You test it and try it. And tweak it to your own, the way you like it. Okay guys, the noodles are done. You want to turn your water on cold because you want your noodles completely cooled down. I'm going to put half of it in there. And I want them completely cooled down. So you have to shake them around and everything till you get them all the way cooled down. You don't want hot noodles because you're going to be putting mayo in it. Completely cold, guys. This will stop the cooking process and also not make your mayo hot. Because this is a cold pasta. When you feel the water running through all the way cold at the bottom, it's done. Get all the water out. You have to shake noodles around because they do have a curve and the water can get trapped in the middle, so you want all the water out. And then pour it into your bowl. And then you do the second half. Get all the noodles out. If you kept it stirred right, you shouldn't have any noodles really stuck at the bottom. As you can see, this is going to make a lot of pasta. Do y'all want to know why it was still warm? Because I had warm water on. My God. Mistakes, honey. Lord have mercy. And I'm not cutting it out. Because I'm a real cook. Mistakes happen. So it is cold all the way through. It was hot water. My Lord. So I'm going to rinse this all out. Get all the water out. And I'm going to add this in. I'm going to add half of this in right now because it looks like I cooked too much pasta. Be right back. Okay, guys, you seen at the beginning of the video all the ingredients you need. I did add ranch dressing to it, okay? So right now, and normally, guys, I'm finna cut up my ham. Normally, guys, I have ham that's already in, little cubes diced up already. But my grocery store didn't have any. And I'm also going to cut up some of the pepperoni, which I will be using this whole pack. Just going to slice it. So I just need enough to go over the top. And that'll be enough to go over the top. A little over half. This is just covering the top, guys. So you can cut up the rest. Sorry, I didn't have it on the thing. Well, here go the ham and the pepperoni. So I'm just going to dice it up. Just going to dice it up. Nothing perfect. Nothing perfect, okay? I got my ham diced up. We want to kind of separate it a little. And onto the pepperoni. So I'm just gonna cut this twice. Just gonna cut it twice. Once down the middle, one across and one across. Okay. Get it all diced up. Okay, a little bit more to go. You can dice them as small as you like. You can even buy the round pepperoni and put it in there. Same thing, same difference. Well, you won't even have to dice it up. Just put the little round ones in. All right. Now it's time to assemble the pasta. Be right back. We're gonna sit this to the side. Gonna bring in our pasta. And since it's cold, it's not sticking together. And I'm gonna start adding my ingredients. So I'm gonna add pepper. 2 tablespoons maybe. About 2, I cook by eye. About 2 tablespoons. Garlic powder. Same amount, about 2 tablespoons. Because this is a large one. If you're making a small one, just do half. Season to taste, how about that? Onion powder. I like my food flavorful, remember that. Nor chicken broth. Y'all know I do a cap full on everything. All right. Start mixing that in a little, just a little. Because I don't like all my seasonings to be clogged up on top. So I might put half of them in and start mixing them in. All right. Now we're gonna add our vegetable pack. I'm putting both packs in. Like I said, the vegetable pack. Now I'm going to go ahead on and add my 4 packs of ranch. Like I said, it don't matter what kind of ranch you use. I got 1 Hidden Valley and I got 4 of the store brand. Got all my ranch in. I'm gonna mix that in. Alrighty. Now we're gonna add our bacon bits. I got 2 bags of these, and like I said, I'm making a big batch. Everything that I'm putting in, you just half it. Put my other bag in. All right, I got my bacon in. Now I'm finna start adding my pepperoni and my ham in. Add it all in. Try to separate some as you can. They're gonna stick together, so. I'm gonna add my last little bit of pepperoni and ham. Okay. Make sure you stir from the bottom, guys. Alrighty, now we're going to add our mayo, which with this much, I probably use this whole container. Because you want it a little more extra wet than normal. You know, you don't want it to be dry when you make it, so it'll have room to soak up some juices and still be moist. All right, you get it all mixed up. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley in now, and I'm gonna top it with parsley too, okay? So you put a good little bit, because you want it to look pretty. Put a little teeny bit of paprika now. Y'all see my teeny bit, right? And then you put your ranch dressing. And this is probably gonna be half the bottle. Because like I said, you want it moist for it to be able to soak up the goodness. And guys, with this recipe, you can add eggs if you like. I don't like eggs, so I don't put eggs in mine. But it is you can put eggs if you want to. Boiled eggs. Don't it look good, y'all? It is so good. Do you hear me? And I honestly think I want a little bit more wetness to it. I'm gonna put the rest of the mayo. And so, yeah. Add a little bit more pepper too. Like I said, y'all, this is by taste, by eye. I know what I like it to look like. I know what I like it to taste like. So you have to add what you want. Make sure you're stirring all the way to the bottom. Okay. All right, pasta is mixed. Let me taste it. Taste your food, guys, to make sure it's what you need before you put it up and give it to people. So I'm gonna taste it. See how soupy it is? Well, it's not really soupy, but as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go and top this bottle off and put the rest of it in. I promise you, it'll help it out in the long run because you don't want it dry when you give it to people. And once you put it in the fridge, once you mix it up, put it in the fridge, it's gonna soak up that juice. So that's what you don't want. So I'm just gonna put that last little bit. It wasn't but a little bit. So I put a whole bottle of ranch dressing, Great Value brand, and a whole container of mayo. No special brand. And y'all, I forgot to get my sugar. I'm putting about a fourth of a cup of sugar for all of this. And that's it. Okay, guys. Now we're done. All right, it's time to put it in the bowl. I've already got my pan rinsed out really good. Now we're just gonna add the pasta. I get everything. I don't waste nothing. Look at all that sauce that was about to go to waste. Not in this house. Okay. Okay, guys, now you're going to smooth it out across the whole pan. Like I said, some of the juice is gonna soak up. So don't worry about it. It's not too soupy. All right. Now we're gonna put a little more parsley on top. A little more pepper. And some paprika. Okay. And then you put the remainder of the pepperoni. Then I like to top it off with the same things. A little bit more pepper. Just a little. A little bit more parsley. A little bit more paprika. And there you have it, guys.
My baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby, I got my water, baby. It's so good and so cold. 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 I got my water, baby. It's so good and it's so cold. I want to welcome y'all to the Sam World Show. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and you can comment too. I want to give a shout out to all the Sammy Boos. Subscribe, like, share, and you can comment too. I want to give a shout out to all the Sammy Boos. I got my baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby, I got my water, baby.